Resident Evil facts you need to know. Number 1. The Resident Evil franchise has been going on for more than 30 years now, starting with the very first Resident Evil released in 1996 and continuing on until now. Number 2. The most popular character in the Resident Evil franchise is Leon S. Kennedy, followed by Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield. Number 3. If you've seen the animated movie Resident Evil Death Island, you may have noticed that Jill Valentine looks exactly the same as in Resident Evil 3 Remake, and there is a 25-year gap in between those two. This is because Jill was infected with the T-virus, which seems to keep her young and fresh. Number 4. In Resident Evil 2, Claire Redfield comes to Raccoon City to find her brother that was AFK, Chris, and she learns that he went to Europe to investigate Umbrella. After the events of the outbreak, Claire breaks into the Paris Umbrella facility and then even visits Antarctica, all in a span of a couple months, probably even more undisclosed locations, really showing that she is a force to be reckoned with. Number 5. Talking about the Parisian Umbrella Lab, or Lab 6 for that matter, it holds an actual close connection to the events of Raccoon City, because the lab is where Nemesis was created. Yes, the same one that reaches for stars and became Jill's relentless pursuer. And yes, it was sent to America via helicopter. Number 6. Going back again to the Raccoon City incident, the lab that created Nemesis used the NE alpha-type parasite developed based on Las Plagas to control the Tyrant. And guess who was one of the researchers that worked on developing the nightmare? You guessed it, Louis Serra from Resident Evil 4. Yes, that one. You can only imagine what things he did before the events of the Valdelobos installment. Number 7. Probably the most mysterious character in the Resident Evil franchise is no other than the spy, the double-triple agent, the unforgettable Ada Wong. Little is known about her past other than being a mercenary. Ada Wong is most probably not her actual name, but it has never been stated directly. One thing is certain, Ada is no more who she used to be before September 29th, 1998, because of Leon. Number 8. The Resident Evil franchise can generally be divided into 3 pieces: the Raccoon City or the Origins saga, which includes Resident Evil 1 through 3 and games like Zero and Code Veronica. Next is the action saga, starting with the fan-beloved Resident Evil 4 through 5 and 6, and finally the new generation saga, starting with the iconic Resident Evil 7, visiting Village, and finishing with Requiem. All of those sagas have their dedicated teams in a fandom. Number 9. Adding on to that, Resident Evil 9 was planned as the final game to portray Ethan Winters because 7, Village, and 9 were planned as the Winters trilogy. The plan changed when the Winters story was decided to come to fruition with the Village DLC, Shadows of Rose. In the meantime, the once again reworked Resident Evil Requiem took the place of 9. Number 10. In Resident Evil Village, in the beginning section in Ethan's house, if we check the surroundings, we can find a music album by Miss D and the Paul Boys, it being a musical record of the life of Alcina Dimitrescu, also known as Lady Dimitrescu, showing that before Alcina became Mother Miranda's puppet, she had a jazz singer career in the 1900s. Ethan met her later, and it had to be a funny feeling knowing that your idol wants to drink you, toss your corpse to be devoured by monsters, and slice you to ribbons. Guess the saying, never meet your idol, holds true. Thank you for watching. This was Washington, and I'll see you in the next one.